Shama Mohammed, to begin with you, the Congress says it's freezing of democracy. The IT department has come and said that, listen, you didn't pay your dues in time in the financial year 2018-19, and that's exactly what is happening right now. The chicken have come home to roost. You should have paid your dues in time then.
Preeti, I've been saying for the last couple of days or last couple of years that there is undeclared emergency in this country. Let's understand that. First and foremost, what is the sudden raid today and saying that we have not paid our taxes? What happened yesterday? Yesterday, the Supreme Court gave a decision on the biggest scam in the history of India, that is the electoral bonds. So first thing the Bharatiya Janata Party or the ruling dispensation does is divert and distract. They need to distract the attention because that is the biggest scam. There is a scam where they've changed the RBI Act, they changed the Companies Act, they changed the People's Representative Act, they changed the Corporate Act because they wanted money, unlimited amount, to be deposited into their accounts from shell companies abroad. We never had that before. No money from abroad could come into our country for political reasons and anonymously. Nobody should know who's deposited the money. So let's understand the quid pro quo there. You understand? And also, the companies can bribe the government of the day. Listen, I want you to change policies. I have a mining contract there. I need you to change policies. I want this. So please, the Bharatiya Janata Party says, put money in electoral bonds. So one, let me come to this. So in order to divert and distract, they brought about this in which they tell us that there is some tax you did not pay. We're going to put 210 crores as the fine. And then they say you can't, no, we remove that, but then you cannot use more than 115 crores has to be in your account. You can use more than that. I mean, what is happening? Why did they suddenly wake up all of a sudden today? That is the question. Because they need to divert and distract, and also they need to structure as much as possible.
All right, but Shama Mohammed, you might have got a fraction of it, but even you benefited where electoral bonds were concerned, but that's another debate. One second. Let me ask you the question. Let me ask you the question.
That's a wrong thing, Preeti. One, we did not know who's even given us. They knew exactly. SBI told them. And you know what? Many people, many businessmen told me that, Shama, we cannot give you money because the minute we deposit money in the Congress party's account, we get called from the BJP saying, "Arey, aaj iske baat mat karo."
Irrelevant. But Shama, just purely to look at figures, the Congress benefited, definitely not as much as the BJP, but the Congress benefited. Having said that, let's just keep that aside. How does any of this have anything to do with the fact that you owed a penalty to the IT department? They're acting 3 or 4 years late, but they're acting and they're well within their rights to act.
No, they act, first and foremost, is a bogus case. They act all of a sudden. Like we say, there will be an ED raid just before election. Just 2 months before election, they want to freeze our accounts. And this is it's very clear. I mean, you want to freeze your accounts. You don't want them to win the elections. They are very scared what is happening. So first they bring in the electoral bonds now by March 7th. They need to say to the election commission as to put out.
But Shama, let's make that clear as we open up the debate.
They need to
but Shama, let's make that clear as we open up the debate. The IT hasn't frozen your accounts. They've asked you to keep a minimum balance in one account.
What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? I mean, we can't use that amount of money.
Yes, you can't use 135 crores. You cannot.
That's what.
But having said that, I want to bring in, I just want to open the panel. Sanjay Singh is joining us. The Bharatiya Janata Party has decided to stay out of this debate. Many times Congress has done the same. No, Shama, it's none the richer. There are lots of debates that you stay out of as well. So let's not get into that.
No, but this Mr. Sanjay is their man. Yesterday he was there.
Oh, come on. Okay, Shama, let's not. Okay, why are you trolling Sanjay Singh before he's even said a word?
I'm talking about the advocate who's here, who was there on yesterday and he was talking.
Okay, may I please get Sanjay Singh, senior editor, Sanjay Singh. Sanjay Singh, whichever way you look at it, fine, the Congress owed a penalty to the IT department all the way back in 2018-19. The IT is acting. But in all of this, isn't the timing suspect? Because everyone's going to look at this and say, see what happened yesterday with electoral bonds. In 2 months, you have an election coming up and put 2 and 2 together.
first, Sama Mohabbat's charge that I am a BJP proxy. So therefore,
Not you.
Okay, not you, son. Okay,
You,
I'm glad we made that clear.
Not you. I told the advocate who I had yesterday.
Okay,
but
but he's not there on this. He's not there on this panel. Okay, there was a. Okay.
I know you very well. Sorry, it's not
Okay,
you.
Shama Mohammed got mistaken on that account.
Sorry,
An
many
apology has
times.
been given. Now, Sanjay, make your point.
see, this case is going on for 4 years, and there are several other cases where I think Congress has the situations where Congress has not been very clear. So far as you yourself have listed in the beginning of program that this particular thing was 2018-19 assessment year. And subsequently, petitions were filed before the appellate tribunals, and those were not accepted. Now, whether it has been withdrawn, 115 crore from 6 bank accounts of Congress party has been withdrawn, or they have been frozen, or they have been on lien as Mr. Tankha said. That clarity, of course, is not there in the public mind at all. The issue here, the larger issue, if an ordinary taxpayer, if I am an ordinary taxpayer, and if there is some amount due to me, and income tax authorities ask me to pay something, we do at times pay something extra when you change a job and when you do something, then there is a requirement and you file a challan. That is an accepted practice for every citizen. I'm sure that also applies to entities. So in this particular case, something as we know that and a certain amount was due, over 100 crore was due to Congress, and that particular amount was not paid, and that was contested and subsequently not accepted by the income tax. I don't know what happened in between, but fact remains everything can be questioned on time. That's a reality. Anything and everything, if you do something immediately, then there is question of timing. Now, of course, the elections can be announced say in 15 or 20 days time, 3 weeks, I suppose in 3 weeks elections would be announced. So therefore that debate will go on. I don't think there is any harm in that particular debate. But yes, there are two sides of it.
All right, there are two sides of the story, and we can get in Sanjay again to explain the other side. He did so briefly right now. But Ashutosh, I'm sure now, of what we spoke of yesterday, the argument has gone from ED plus CBI plus IT.
Preeti, I think the issue is not about income tax freezing the account of Congress party. This has gone much beyond. And much beyond means what? That in this country, every leader which belongs to the opposition is a criminal. And he has no right to be outside the jail. He should go to the jail or freeze his accounts. That's the politics of the day is today. Whether we like it, whether we don't like it, that's the reality. How come this happens that from Farooq Abdullah to Uddhav Thackeray to Stalin to everybody? Everybody, take any political party which is in a position, either facing enforcement directorate or their colleagues are going to the jail. And if that is truth, then where is the democracy in the country?
Okay.
And what is happening is that the party and their supporters, they come to the TV channel and they talk about the process. And give me income tax, give me enforcement directorate, I will find 3,000 faults with the BJP accounts, and the BJP leaders will run from one place to another place. Is it a kind of election we are going to hold? 2 months before the elections, you are freezing the account of a principal opposition political party. And people will say there is a procedural problem. Congress cannot donate. The Congress is the criminals, so put behind the bar.